This is Wilson, co-founder of a startup called KhaaliJeb. KhaaliJeb is a payment and discount app for young Indians. And we provide discounts and benefits to young Indians. And if you are below 29 and if you are looking for discounts from multiple brands from different categories like travel, food, education, you can check out KhaaliJeb app. So as you know, like everyone knows, like we are doing a campaign, Make More Mistake campaign. We are reaching out to startup founders, CEOs, and artists, and talking about the mistakes what they have done in their journey. So as we know, like many people have joined this campaign, like Chai Point CEO, and everyone has like many more people are going to join this campaign. So, what makes you young, right? Age or number? No, it's the dream which makes you young, right? And it's never too late to pursue dreams. So today we have an inspirational personality, Mr. Shakir, who is at the age of 57, runs a YouTube channel, Bisbo, where he present important news as stories in multiple languages. So 30 years back, when he was 25, he presented news as stories through printed media. He couldn't pursue it further due to the financial issue. So 30 years later, at the age of 57, he started working on his dream again. So let's welcome Mr. Shakir. Hi, sir. How are you?
Hi, Wilson. Hi, everyone at KhaaliJeb and people watching.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Yes, doing good. Thank you.
So it's been a great opportunity to have you in this show, sir. So welcome, sir, to our show.
Yeah, sounds like a fun campaign you all are doing.
Yes, sir. Sir, as you know, like about the campaign, right? Make No Mistake campaign. We are reaching out to people and talking about the mistakes what they have done in their journey, right? So, what's your perspective on this campaign, sir?
Yeah, I mean, mistakes are very important because unless you don't make a mistake, you're never going to learn. And only those who try something will make a mistake. In fact, failure is a very appreciated commodity in today's world because those are the people who actually go out and try and do something.
Exactly, sir. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So the main reason to do this campaign is to like first thing, people will learn from these mistakes and they will avoid doing these mistakes, right? So whatever mistakes you are sharing, other founders and influencers are sharing, people will learn from those mistakes and they will avoid doing them. So, sir, it's been a long journey, right, sir? You're at the age of 25, you dreamed of doing something similar to what you are doing right now, right, sir?
Yes,
And
yeah,
you
that's
have
right.
you have a logistic business as well, and
Right.
long journey. So, sir, in your journey, you must have done major mistakes which have impacted in your business, impacted in your YouTube journey. So, can you share some major mistakes of your journey, sir?
Yeah, so let me tell you, I don't come from, I run a news channel, but I'm not a journalist. I run it in animation, but I'm not an animator. And I am not an artist either. So this is purely a passion thing that I do. And I've made so many mistakes. Like when I started off, I thought this would be for kids because, like comics are for kids. But after about a year or so, I found that it's not the kids who are watching. It's largely the older audience. And therefore, I started going deeper into my stories and that audience started increasing. So that was my first mistake when I thought my audience is totally different. And then the audience found me rather than me finding the audience.
That's great thing, sir. So, like,
and then
yes, sir. Please, sir.
No, I was going to tell you some more mistakes I made, but you want to ask about this one in particular?
Yes, sir. I was about to ask you about this thing. When you started, you were thinking to focus into the childs because of the animation thing, and then later you realized that it's not for the small children. It's for the people who can who wanted to know something about industry and the places, right? Related to
Yeah, that's
industry.
because the world has changed. When I first did this, in the 1991, when I first did this concept in print, the world has changed since then. Animation then was for children. Now there's so much of good quality animation that come in that adults also watch it. So the world changed in the middle, but I didn't know that, and I figured that out later on.
Great thing, sir. Yeah, sir. Like time to time, the generation is moving very fast, and
Yes.
in 6 months you'll see something different. In 1 year, we'll see something different. So, more. Is there any more major mistakes you would like to share with us?
Yeah, like I'm not an animator. So we were the only animation software that I had heard of, was Flash, which is a very popular animation software. So that's what I started, getting people in and start working that. And we worked in Flash, though that is not the right animation software for the kind of work I'm doing, because technically there are two different types of animation: cell animation and the other type of animation. So I was doing the wrong animation for all these years. For about 5.5 years I was doing the wrong animation, and I was doing it very well. Nobody nobody realized. I mean, we were doing a good quality animation, doing it the wrong way, you know and then eventually I've shifted over to another software, which is the right software for animation, which is After Effects, for the type of animation that I do. And that's the software that is accepted in my quality of animation.
Okay, sir. So, but
So,
the best part of this thing is like you are doing a great job in a bad software as well, right?
yeah, that's funny. And I've had people come and tell me, you should use this, but I said, no, I don't know anything about that software. I know something about this, so let's just do it here.
Sir, it's all about the passion and the like. I think that software you are more friendly to that software and you are liking more. That's why you are not shifting to other.
Yeah, it's also the thing is that we were doing a pretty good job. Nobody could really tell that we were doing it the wrong way, because we had perfected the right way of doing the wrong thing.
Great, sir. Great.
Okay, so these are the really two big ones that I thought I'd share with you all.
Okay. So, is there anything related to your journey, sir? You should have not done, or is there anything which have impacted a lot in your YouTube journey?
Well, I come from a different generation, and I started this about when I was 50. So it's been 7 years, and in my YouTube journey means that 50, I didn't even know I was of a different generation. I didn't know what a YouTube channel was when I started. So I've come a long way since then. Now I'm pretty good at understanding algorithms and understanding, all those things about the intricacies of YouTube. Not on other softwares, not on other platforms, but YouTube is pretty good.
Yes, yes. YouTube is very, very interesting. Like people, if
Right.
people want to learn something, they definitely, instead of Google, people search in YouTube, right? Nowadays.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. And sir, the journey is very long, right, sir? Like when you started at that time, the scenario was different, and right now the scenario is different. So you must have seen many ups and downs in this journey. So would you like to share some interesting moment when you felt like it's a very happiest moment of your journey?
So I'll tell you, when I think back on the happiest moment of my journey was when I started and I got 8 subscribers, and out of that, 3 were from my office. So really speaking, there were 5 subscribers, and after about a month and a half, I crossed 10 subscribers, and that really made me happy. I was really happy. You see, today I am 2.2 million subscribers, but when I look back at that time that I had got 10 subscribers, and I was so thrilled that there are people actually watching what I'm doing.
Yes, sir. I think those were the early adopters, you can say, which have adopted your channel, and they were watching your content, like whatever you are posting. So it feels very happy to have early followers, you can say.
Yeah, and sometimes I get these, people write as a comment on the channel, I've been following you since one particular video, and then I know that that video was in 2016. They've watched the video, been watching Bisbo since that time, and that's like so good. They've been with me during the journey. It's like we are in the same car. They've been there. I may be driving it, but they are sitting behind.
Yes, exactly. So, what
Uh,
is the concept behind the name, sir? Bispo.
a lot of people ask me, but it means it doesn't really mean anything, but there is a personal association behind it.
Mhm.
It's something personal behind it, but it doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
And
so
I
something
just
personal that you are not comfortable to share here, right?
That's right.
No issue, no issue. But
Uh,
maybe like 2.2 million people would like to know like what is the reason behind the name.
एक दिन बताऊंगा मैं जरूर. Uh,
Okay, sir. Jarur, jarur, sir. Yeah.
okay.
Yes, sir. You are at the age of 57, right, sir? And
Yes.
you have to create content. You have to direct your animation team. You have to direct your
Yes.
editor. So, sir, it's a huge of work, and you're also running a logistic company as well. So, sir,
That's right.
at the age of 57, what drives you to do these things?
It's passion because my logistics company is pretty set and there's not much work. And I mean, there is a little bit of work, a couple of hours a day, but then I don't feel fulfilled creatively. I feel I have so much more potential that I have to stretch the boundaries of my potential. And I'm enjoying this. This is what I feel I can do. I can get into people come to me and tell me do education, there's so much more money in it. Do stuff, do corporate videos, there's so much more money in that. But no, I like news. I'm a news junkie. So I'll
Great,
just
sir.
do that stubbornly, passionately.
Yeah, that's what. So passion drives you a lot to do anything. You can do
Yeah,
anything if you have a passion doing that, sir.
right.
Okay, sir. And one last thing, what coming into my mind, sir. Would you like to give some message to upcoming content creators or upcoming influencer? Do you have any message you would like to share with them?
The cliche would be to do what drives you and what's passionate and stuff like that. But you must keep an eye out for commercials
Mhm.
because otherwise, your passion. I'm lucky that I can support it through the business I have, but everyone doesn't have. So you have to look at the commercial angle whenever you start a business right in the beginning.
Exactly, sir.
So yeah, yeah,
Because it's not for everyone who can afford their the channel, or people should focus on commercial as well, because at the end
which
goal,
means
like
that they can't just do everything same as what other people are doing. They
yeah,
must
exactly.
have something that they can talk about or add value to other people's life by doing something different.
Got it, sir. Sir, it was a nice talking to you, sir, and the major mistakes what you have shared with us, people will definitely learn from those mistakes, and it was a very interesting conversation, sir. And
So 1 minute, I'd like to give another suggestion for someone who's
sure, sir.
doing this is to
Yes, sir.
understand what you're getting into, work a couple of years in the field that you're getting into, and then start your business. I think that's the message I would like to forget what I said earlier. What I'd like to really say is that understand the business that you're going to get into, work 2, 3, 4 years in it, and then start it. Don't start it blindly because
Mhm.
then you'll make too many mistakes
Yes, sir.
and you need to survive those mistakes commercially.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. Mm,
Yeah,
mm, yeah, definitely. People should focus on these things before starting the business, right, sir?
yeah,
Starting whatever they wanted to do. So
Right.
it's a great conversation, sir.
Thank
This
you.
would be our first call, where the person who is 57 and so much passionate and sharing his mistakes. It's totally awesome, sir, to have you on this show, sir.
Thank you. It's lovely to chat.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you so much. Thank you so much for bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye, sir.